children used in New Amsterdam. We used a quill and ink to write on our hornbooks, just like the school children of New Amsterdam. We each picked a rule to follow and wrote it down on our hornbooks so we would not forget it.
Throughout our study, we learned all about Henry Hudson. Henry Hudson set sail from Holland to find a northeast passage. Instead, he sailed northwest and discovered an island called Manhattan. The south part of Manhattan was later renamed New Amsterdam. We will now show you a poem about Henry Hudson.
Who is Henry Hudson?
Henry Hudson loved to explore. His trips were the war.
Listen closely and you will hear
about Hudson's journeys far and near.
In 1609, Henry Hudson wasn't all fun. On a trip to the northwest,
he faced quite a test.
his crew wanted to use me, but he convinced them to wait and see. He shipped the Half Moon, reached Maine around noon, then headed down the coast, but they were unable to coast.
If they had found a passageway,
That would have made Hudson's day. Instead, they explored a river and made oysters. Near New York, but not the cloisters. Seeing the FND, until they reached Albany and found
that they were not Northwest Passage bound.
Hudson called it a river of mountains.
even though it had no fountain. Henry had to return to his English home, but again had to row. This time, however, you said he would go.
As you was never again seen, it is told.
Some of the jobs in New Amsterdam were done only by men and boys, while others were done only by women and girls. Special things had to be done at certain times of the year, and the women and girls were in charge of these.
Turning the cream into butter was done each week, which cream was taken from the tops of the bowls of milk and put in the churn. The girls would pop the dasher up and down. It was tiring work, but the churning went on until the cream turned into butter. We will now share with you a poem about churning butter.
I wish I had a butter churn.
Like those used long ago.
So in my kitchen I could have a butter making show.
I'd show my friends the magic trick of turning thick, rich cream into sweet butter for my bread. Butter lover stream. But when my arms began to ache, I think I stopped the show.
For making butter is hard work.
Since churning goes so slow.
I love sweet butter, yes, it's true.
But churning such a chore.
Instead of put it on my list and buy some at the store. During reading workshop, we read different historical fiction stories and used those stories as our mentor text. In writer's workshop, we created our own historical fiction stories. We created unique main characters, a story mountain, and a draft story public story piece. At the end of this presentation, please go back to your child's seat and enjoy their historical fiction story. Before you go outside to see our work displayed on the board and enjoy the delicious treats, please fill out a glow, which means what you loved about your child's story, and a glow, which means what they can do better at next time. Please do not take home any work today. Thank you for coming to our celebration.
So this was our presentation to you, and the point of a celebration, I'm sorry I'm a little under the weather today, the point of a celebration is to celebrate the work that your child has created throughout the entire year. This final project has been a work since March, and we started at the very beginning by creating Story Mountain, and we took our stories and created a main character that you can see outside on the bulletin board. We got to really know our main character, and then created a story with a problem and a solution. And we learned that historical fiction, the main ingredient is the setting and the time. And they have to understand the historical events that they're learning about in order to really write about it. So as you're reading the story, you'll see at the end of the books the glossaries that your child's created, and it was all about what they've learned, and as you can see, you'll see many facts in your children's story. And as Harrison said, I ask that you give your child a compliment, and you also give your child constructive criticism on what they can do better next time. There is no work that is going home today. The only things that can go home are the artwork on the table that was done by Christina, and the horn books on your child's neck. And I just want to thank you all for this year for sharing your greatest treasure with us. This has been a marvelous year. The children have really grown since day one, and the work that they created that you'll see very shortly is just to show how much they've grown and how much work they've achieved.